What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Gennady Golovkin versus Ryota Murata, and this was a 12-rounder for the unified WBA and IBF Middleweight World Championship, and this fight was Saturday, April 9th from the Super Arena in Saitama, Japan, and this fight was broadcasted on DAZN, and in this fight, Gennady Golovkin was able to get a scintillating 9th-round knockout victory over Ryota Murata. So leading up to the stoppage, I had this bout scored 78-74 in favor of Gennady Golovkin. It could have been closer than that. Could have been 77-75. I do think 76-76 would be a stretch, but I would say somewhere around like 77-75 to 78-74 in favor of Golovkin would be really the right score. So early on in this fight, Triple G was having a tough time. I mean, after 3 rounds, I had it 29-28 in favor of Murata. Those were the only 2 rounds that I did give him throughout this whole fight. And just to break down those rounds, the first round was a really competitive feel-out round. Could have given it to either man. Both of them landed some big shots. And it was really just a round where Triple G started out jabbing, trying to know where he could land shots. And Murata was really just trying to pressure Triple G that round. And it could have went either way. But rounds 2 and 3, Murata really did good. He was digging to the body, making Triple G look a little bit uncomfortable. Triple G started to get marks on his face. I mean, he really started to get hit in rounds 2 and 3, and Murata was landing shots at will. I mean, he was really outworking Triple G and winning those rounds. But then as the fight went on, round 4 was another close round. Could have went either way. But I did give it to Triple G. I thought the Triple G landed some nice shots that round. Round 5 was a more clear Triple G round, as he really just started to outwork Murata this time. And really just, although Triple G is known for being a very fast, powerful fighter, he still has that power, but he's definitely lacked that speed. I mean, he is 40 years old. I mean, you could obviously tell. And when he was snapping those vicious left hooks that he throws to the temple and top of the head, I mean, they were much slower than, for example, what we would have saw when Triple G fought Canelo in like 2017. But yeah, still Triple G put up an excellent performance against a top 10, maybe even top 5 middleweight in Murata. But yeah, I mean, as the fight went on, like round 6, 7, and 8 were dominant in favor of Triple G. Triple G really started to get Murata tired and break him down. Murata really only had excellent work in the first couple of rounds and made it really close for the first 4 or 5. But yeah, Triple G started to back up Murata to the rope, started to land big shots, and he really started to look like the old Triple G that we all know and love. I mean, Triple G, his style, tremendous for boxing fans. He always goes for that knockout, and we saw that here as he was just coming forward and really trying to break down Murata. And we also got to see how Jonathan Banks has really paid a toll on Triple G's sort of style, as we got to see Triple G in between those rounds from 6 through 8. He actually was starting to do some shoulder rolls a bit, moving around, going side to side, showing some new angles and really trying to confuse Murata and really just place his shots and land clean. But then the biggest round of the fight, definitely round number 9, after obviously 6, 7, and 8, which I did give all to Triple G. Round 9 was a huge round for Gennady Golovkin. Golovkin started out guns blazing in round 9. The first punch of the round was a big counter right hand to the chin of Murata that backed him up to the ropes. Triple G started pounding Murata on the ropes with big shots to the body and to the head. Most of them, those big left hooks, and he started really just spamming uppercuts as if it were a video game on Murata in that corner. And then Murata kept moving out moving out of the corner, trying to get away from Triple G. Then Triple G hit him again. I believe it was with the same right hand that he got hit with first, and he got backed up again and was getting hit on the ropes and in the corner. But then Murata actually had a wave of offense after Triple G sort of punched himself out a bit. Triple G was off the back foot, and then Murata was chasing him. But then, while Triple G was on the back foot, Murata got caught with a huge, I think it was a right hand sort of to the ear area, while Triple G was moving side to side on the back foot. It was a perfectly placed shot. And that wobble, I don't even know what happened. I mean, it sort of knocked out Murata standing. I mean, it really reminded me of when Terry Harper lost to Alicia Baumgardner. I mean, she got hit with the shot and was just out on her feet and was just standing there. But yeah, with this sequence, Triple G hit Murata with that sweeping right hand sort of to the temple area, discombobulated him. Murata's hands went down. He was wobbling around. then Triple G, I believe, might have hit him again or might have just grazed him and the force knocked him down to the canvas. But then I believe the corner did throw in the towel. That's what warranted the referee to stop the fight. So yeah, overall great performance from Triple G. Comment down below your thoughts on Gennady Golovkin at this age. Who you think he's going to fight next, and your scorecard, and just your thoughts on this fight overall. So with that being said, what is next for Gennady Golovkin? I think it's really only one answer. I think he's going to wait on Canelo Alvarez, and that's only if Canelo Alvarez gets that win over Dimitri Bivol. And I mean, I'm just going to assume that he does, so I'm really going to just say Gennady Golovkin, his next fight is probably going to be against Canelo Alvarez in their trilogy. But as for Ryota Murata, losing here for the third time in his career, first ever knockout loss, but yeah, he lost to an excellent fighter, one of the greatest middleweights of this era, and still he was putting up a good fight. But I think we're going to be expected to see Murata back in Japan in the next coming months in a non-title bout, obviously, against someone who's like top 15 in the middleweight division. I still think Murata is a really good fighter, but yeah, Triple G, he could not get past. But still, I think in his next fight, he will be taking on a decent top 15 contender in the middleweight division. So overall, Gennady Golovkin stops Ryota Murata in the 9th round to become the unified WBA and IBF middleweight world champion. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.